G'day and welcome to Jojo Moto. We're back in the shed for day 2 of the 200 rebuild, and we've got all the parts ready to go, ordered, they're here now, and it's time to get started on putting it back together. But first we're going to check out what we've got here for the bike.
So what we do have is our piston kit. We have our bearings, which we think are the actual main problem. New clutch kit, because the clutch was a bit funky in it, so we thought we might as well do it. And also a full gasket kit, which should do the job.
Gasket and seals.
And seals.
Yeah.
So we got all these from MX Service Parts, and no discounts or anything like that, but just fantastic service and stuff, so we thought we'd give them a bit of a shout out. Great company which is on the Sunshine Coast here, and yeah, just pick them up for all their good parts and stuff like that. Check them out.
Cool. Alright, so what we've got to do first is we've got to get the bearings, the main bearings, out of the cases, which is always lots of fun. So we're going to get started on that now. I got an idea. I got an idea. Alright, we got the bearings here. I'm going to just go and chuck them in the freezer to cool them down, and we'll work out how to get everything else out by heating it up. Okay, so here's my harebrained scheme that I've been coming up with over the last week or so, trying to work out how to get the bearing out of here without getting a divorce and using our oven in the house again like last time. Check that out somewhere, I'll put a link. So, camp stove plus ring burner is going to hopefully heat up around the outside where the bearing is, and the bearing will just drop out. You watch. You watch. Step 1, we've got to get the gasket out so we don't start any fires. Alright, let's see what happens. It's so stupid, it might just work. So this is the hard bearing because it doesn't have anywhere for you to purchase a drift onto to knock it out. It's one side sealed. This bearing here, you can see once we get out this part and the seal, you can knock the bearing through. A little bit of heat's going to help and knock it through. This one, you don't have anything to purchase a drift on, and you've just got to heat it up until it falls out. So, fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. Alright, test number 1. The case is getting a little hot. We've got a little fire going. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. We have no movement. Okay. Okay, attempt number 2 or 3 to get this bearing out. I'm going to see, just give a little tap to start with. Boom! Yeah! Camp Master 3000 does the job. How good's that? Hey? Look at that.
You just hold this for a second.
Yeah! Our next tricky part here is getting this, I guess it's a bearing race, the bearing ring part off of the end of the crank here. Needs very direct heat just on the ring to heat up the ring so that the ring will slide off the end of the crankshaft there. If you heat up the shaft itself, it'll expand and then the ring won't fall off easily. So we're doing a bit of experimentation with how to get a direct heat just onto the ring. Yeah, we're going to rig up something and see how we go. We obviously don't have all the crazy special tools and things, but we make do, and it works. Yeah. Alright, so we've just spent the last hour or so, I guess, making up this tool because it's just not going to work the way we were trying before. So we're going to try it the way the manual says with their special tool. However, we've made our own, so we'll see how we go. Give it a shot. It clamps over the bearing race part and hopefully it'll heat it up enough just to slip off. We'll see. So unfortunately, you know, we've been pretty persistent, tried a few different ways, but it just looks like we're not going to get this race off here. We don't have the right tools and things, so we're going to take it off to some mechanics, some KTM mechanics probably, where they have the right tools, and just slip that off, get the new one on, and then we'll be able to keep going with that. Alright, let's just do the other bearing at least. Get that done. So realistically today, all we got done was that bearing out of that case and that bearing out of that case. Yeah. We'll fit the new bearings in though. That'll be another thing on the list. So we're ready for the new bearings. We're just heating up the case. Mr. Reese is off at the freezer getting the new bearings, and we're going to hopefully just slip it on in. We'll see. Get it while it's hot. Get it while it's hot. Yep. Bearing number 2. See that?
Woo! It's cooking! It is!
Here it is, 2 fresh new main bearings installed. Looking schmick. Alright, so that's it for today. We've been here for a number of hours now, and all we've really done is replace 2 bearings, 2 of the main bearings. But hey, the 2 bearings are done, they're out and back in. We didn't have to use the oven and get a divorce, so it was really cool using the camp oven for that, to heat it up and knock the old ones out, get the new ones in. Unfortunately, as you saw before, we did get stuck with the, I guess it's called the inner bearing race. We just can't get it off. We tried so many different things, so many different ways. We were very persistent trying to get it off, and even making our own special tool didn't work. So that's a bit of a bummer. So what we're going to have to do is take that one down to some KTM shop or something who has the actual tool and can do it for us, and we'll get the new one pressed on at the same time. And then we'll be back in action and ready to start putting it all back together properly. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, all those awesome things. Give it a big old thumbs up like Mr. Reese is there. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Calm, guys. I would like to thank our sponsors
I
who
deeply
didn't actually
regret
sponsor us.
any of the actions that I have done. I have done. So of course my arms are all over the place. I don't know what to do about it.
The jazz hands. Alright, you good?
Right, thanks for watching. Jojo Monday.
Oh, that's scary. Just cool. You still doing weird things? Yeah, nice.
Yep.
Yep. That's it. That's all.
That's it.
That's all I have to say about that. Yep. Red leather, yellow leather.
Another yellow. Me.